Okay, I was asked how to make envelopes when you don't have the right size envelope. You can always make one out of a piece of paper. Wallpaper works well. These here, this is an envelope that I got from the store when they were clearing out the Valentine's Day cards. If you happen to catch them when they're there doing that, they'll give you all the envelopes. All you have to do is ask. Anyway, I have this card that I made, and this color envelope goes perfectly, but I don't want it to be that big. So this is what I do for the envelopes that are already pre-made. I will stick my card in and fold this over like that. Then I can take my scissors and just cut. I can cut all the way up on this one. Doesn't have to be exact, that's going to be what seals. And then I open up the flap and I cut that off. And I come over here and cut this one off. Then I can seal the envelope the regular way. And this side here, I can just stick down with my glue stick. If I'm going to send the card to somebody else, I'll run some of this stuff here called Lick and Stick. It's a re-moistenable envelope glue, and you just run it along the edge, let it dry, and then the person that gets it can just lick it and seal it like a regular envelope. That's how I use the pre-made envelopes to fit my cards. Now if I have a card like this card here was one on my blog, and I'm going to send this to someone, and I always like to personalize the envelopes if I can. So this one, normally, this is a regular A2 size card, and I would probably just stick this in an A2 size envelope. But I'm going to show you how to do it out of a piece of paper. So you just center your card on there and fold this piece up, and then fold this piece down. And I have my creases there, but I open it back up and fold in my sides. And then I fold it, the original top and bottom back. And then I just cut my sides here at an angle on those, up to those folds. Do this on both of your sides. No measuring or anything. And then let's let one of the flaps lay down, and this one you sort of go at an angle down to the other cut. And you do this one here the same way. Need to get some better scissors or learn how to cut better. And then I'm going to do the bottom flap. Okay, leave these two middle flaps, and I usually fold the bottom up. And I will get some glue stick. I've never had this come undone. Most people don't use enough of it, but if you use enough, it sticks forever. Do the other flap. And that will dry clear. Right now it's just showing where I got my glue, but it will dry clear. And then your card fits perfectly in your envelope. and you can seal it. This one's going to go to somebody, so I'm going to put the repositional glue on it. And then I wanted to personalize this to go with the card itself, so I punched out one of the little apples from the designer paper, and I'm going to stick it down here. So now I have my matching envelope to go with my matching card. And another cool thing you can do too is you can decoratively cut this edge. You can use your border punches, and it just makes a nicer little touch whenever it's at the back. That's especially nice if you put another color behind it. Anyway, and then if you do that, you have something that looks like this. So another thing I wanted to show you is, since that cupcake kitty card was so big, I wanted to show you with a regular A2 size card and a bigger envelope. So this one here is a pretty big envelope. You can tell because it even says it requires extra postage. But this is just a regular A2 size card. So when I use the pre-made envelopes with the regular cards, I don't put them in this way, I put them in sideways. And they end up being a regular shape size to send. And I fold this side down, and I do this end with the extra postage is the part that's going to get cut off because I don't want that to show. And I do it the same way. I cut this, and I might cut this one down that far. Cut my flaps. Seal this, add my glue stick and seal it, and I have a regular size card to send in the mail. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned some things, and that was done as a special favor to Frida. Thanks. Bye.